Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're back with the second part of my game tutorial with Visual Basic. Today we're going to be actually adding images to the tiles. So I haven't modified the program code at all. It's still the same, at least I think, because I was working with it to try and do something, and then I had to revert all the changes. So I might have something in here. So just look over the code at any point, pause if you don't think you have something right, but I think it's all back. So first we're going to need another global, and that'll be dim tile images. And we're gonna it's gonna be an array as bitmap because bitmap is the image type we're using. And over here I have tiles.bitmap. This is just a simple sprite sheet I made. I don't know why these, oh, I do know why these are copied. What we'll do is we'll just reduce this image size. So how's this image attributes 250 by 50? Okay, there's our 4 images we have. It's really simple. So we're gonna save our changes. Okay, so we got our tile images, and first we're going to need to crop sprite sheet. Crop sprite sheet, yeah. Now, don't worry if you don't think this function's here, because we're going to go make it down here. Sub crop sprite sheet and end sub. Alright, so we're going to need another function. We're going to make a function for our crop sprite sheet, rather than put the code in. So it'll be function crop image, and we'll take a by ref BMP as bitmap, by ref rect as rectangle, and then as bitmap, and this will return a bitmap. Okay, so we're gonna do dim cropped as bitmap and return cropped, enter, and okay, so cropped equals bmp dot clone, and our rect will be rect, and it'll be bmp.pixel format. Now what this function does here is it takes our image and it'll take the rectangle parameter, and what it'll do is it take the bitmap up here and it'll copy just the chunk of that image that we decided for the rectangle and assign it to this value and then return the value. So what the function does is make it really simple so we can easily crop images. This is good for sprite sheets. What we're going to do is our crop sprite sheet function, we're going to dim crop as rectangle. Now, as I said in previous videos, crop our tiles are going to be 50 by 50, so that's what we're doing right here. Crop the width equals 50, crop.x equals 0, crop.y equals 0. Alright, so right now our tile images is undefined in size. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna give it a size. So our tile sheet is tiles.bitmap. So what we're gonna do is tile images. We're gonna redim it. Redim tile images. Tile images as tiles is my.resources.tiles1. Not pixel format, but width is it divided by 50 minus 1. Cancel. I don't know what that was. So what this does is so this line of code right here makes it so we don't have to go and change the code every time we put in a new tile. So if we go modify the tile right now and add a new tile, what will automatically happen is it'll take the width, divide it by 50, which will give us the amount of tiles that are in the sheet, and subtract 1 since the array started at 0. So we have that. So we're going to make a for loop. For, gonna turn caps lock off. Tile images, for x as integer equals 0 to tile images dot length minus 1. Next x. So this is just our for loop that does it. So tile images x equals crop image. What is it? Our bitmap will be tile my.resources.tile.bitmap tiles1, and our rect will be crop. So first we need to set this up so that way every time it iterates through the loop, the crop will change, because this will just make all of our images in a tile the same one. We don't want that. So what we're just going to do is modify crop.x equals x, our little for loop x times 50 for the height. So now I'm pretty sure we have our function. So our crop sprite sheet's above, and now what we're going to do is tiles x comma y back in our load dot image equals tile images x mod, what's our mod, tile images, no, x mod, is it x mod, oh yeah, tile images dot length, I think. Let's see if this runs and doesn't give me a crash error. Yep, here we go. So now all our x's are applied to that same images in the background, and our player moves around, and we have tiled images in the background. And this is going to be really useful later on when we start saving maps to text files in an editor we're going to create. So after this, I'm going to make an editor, and we're going to be able to add our tiled images. We're going to be able to set the tiled images within the editor, and then after we set them in the editor, we'll be able to load them back up through the little engine we're currently creating. And when we load them up, we can start making our own maps, add collision. It's going to be really slick. But next time, this is all for this tutorial. We just cropped our tile images and we applied them to the background. Next tutorial, what we're going to do is I'm going to add another an NPC, and I'm going to do collision. So I'll see you guys later.